Hi everyone, and welcome to the Managerial Accounting course project. In this video, we're going to cover some of the resources and expectations of the project. We're also going to quickly walk through each tab so that you understand what is lying in front of you. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All of the resources that you need are here on the Week 1 course project. You can find that by clicking on Modules, scrolling down to Week 1, and finding the Week 1 course project. There are 4 steps. First, you'll download the workbook, and you just click here. That workbook is composed of multiple tabs, and you'll be finishing or completing each one of those tabs for your assignments. Step 2, you're going to watch the video, and that's what you're doing right now. Step 3 is a financial tab deep dive. So the first assignment that you have to submit is the financial tab, and that particular video walks you through exactly what is expected for that assignment. There is a video for each of the tabs, so you should have a very good understanding of what is expected and how to perform the calculations for each of the assignment. Your 4th step is just to submit for grading. So let's go ahead to the workbook, and we'll start on this first tab. You can see up here that you have 10 assignments, even though there are 16 weeks in the semester. You know what each one of the tabs are called, and you see the points assigned to each tab. You have a total of 140 points available for this particular project. Course project assignments are due on Saturdays, and you have to submit them no later than 11:55 p.m. Down here are the specific due dates, which we'll walk through in a moment. I do want to point out that even though your homework is due on Saturday, you still have 24 hours to submit it late. There's a small penalty for the late submission, but you still can technically submit it no later than Sunday at 11:55. If it's not submitted by Sundays at 11:55 p.m., you will receive a 0 for the assignment. And the reason for this is that I provide the answers to each assignment shortly after midnight on Monday morning. Because the answers are provided on Mondays, there is no exception to this rule. You see the due dates for each one of the assignments. So the financials tab is due on this particular date, classification due on this date, but you'll also notice that there are no assignments on certain weeks. So definitely pay attention. You don't stress out too much if you don't find a course project page for each week. I do want to draw your attention to week 31. Row 31. Because on this particular week, it is a holiday weekend, so I want you to make sure that you are baking in enough time during that week to get this assignment in. So now let's quickly walk through each one of the tabs. Each tab is going to have the same type of template. You're going to be told how many points each tab is worth. You're going to be given a scenario, and somewhere on the sheet, you're going to be given some type of information to work with. And then you're going to have an area that you have to complete. You'll see that duplicated in each of the tabs. Again, that's your point value. This is your scenario. This is the information that you've been given. And this is the area that you will complete. This is classifications. Week 4 is job order. This is where you're going to accumulate cost and determine how much some of these products cost. Week 5 is the cost of production report. Week 7 is joint cost. Week 8 is CVP. On this particular one, you do have 4 scenarios or 4 overarching questions, but each one of these questions has sub-questions underneath it. Week 10 is rather lengthy, so you'll notice that you go from week 8 to week 10. I would definitely encourage you to begin working on this on week 9 so that you have a better or you have more time to complete it. For this particular one, you have a sales budget, a production budget, materials budget, and a labor budget. When I mentioned that, we use some information from previous tabs in new tabs, this is one of the ones that pulls from a previous tab. You'll notice here that you're going to use the job order tab and you're going to add in the material cost increase. Week 11, these are variances. And again, you're going to use information from previous tabs to complete this information. Pricing is week 13. And then your discussions are week 15. Again, I want to draw your attention to the fact that there is a week break between the pricing and the discussion. The discussion has 3 different questions, and you're going to bring in information from the workbook as well as from the textbook. All right, this completes the overview of the course project. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.